Let's go. We see the hype outside. Right from the house.
Hey guys, Golden here, and welcome back to another Fortnite Mobile update video. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about some brand new changes to the Season 5 iOS app. And let's just say the app is looking much better than it was in the last video. And also, guys, the app is going to be coming to the public a lot sooner than we ever expected. And soon, guys, Fortnite Mobile players are going to be able to play Season 5 on iOS once again. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the Season 5 iOS app, I'll be explaining that once we get into that topic. And also, guys, the Tournaments tab actually got updated on iOS, and I'm going to be explaining what that could mean for the Fortnite Mobile community. And also, Apple actually asked Steam to help them against Epic in the lawsuit, and I'll be explaining all that in today's video. And we got a whole lot more to talk about, so make sure you guys watch until the very end, so make sure you guys get all the news. But before we get right on into this absolutely action-packed news video, if you guys are new to my channel and want all the Fortnite Mobile news, make sure you guys go down below and subscribe with those post notifications on. But either way, you guys know I don't want to waste you guys' time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the mobile news. Now, heading right on into the first topic, let's talk about the new Season 5 iOS app updates. So for those who need a little bit of a recap, a few weeks ago, 2 app developers out there actually released an early access beta for this app they created, which basically had Season 5 on iOS with touch controls using GeForce Now. Now, this beta was only released for a few people in the entire world, one of those people being myself, and honestly, on launch, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible for a first beta either. And now that it's been a few weeks since that beta for the Season 5 app was released, they have made a lot of improvements. Now, first of all, they actually updated this HUD layout tool to this much nicer looking layout tool, and honestly, it looks much more appealing than the actual Fortnite Mobile HUD layout tool in my opinion. Now, as much as that change wasn't really too much, they actually made a huge change and finally attempted to implement keyboard and mouse type movement when looking around. Now, it's kind of hard to explain what I mean, but basically in the first beta when looking around, it felt like you're using a controller joystick, and that was extremely hard to get used to when you're used to obviously the mobile controls, which are nothing like the controller joysticks. So the devs actually attempted to make looking around a lot closer to how mobile players would look around, and overall the sensitivity just feels a lot smoother now. Now, I'll put some on-screen gameplay of me actually playing with the updated version, and for those who couldn't tell, last week it was pretty bad, and I couldn't even crank a 90 without taking 5 seconds, so definitely a massive improvement there. And keep in mind, guys, they're planning on making this much better, and we could be seeing many more awesome improvements to this app in the near future. Well, the dev actually tweeted this new update info out. He actually replied to that tweet saying still restricted access, but we are close to a public beta. So good news for all you guys watching. You should all be getting access to this Season 5 on iOS app beta very soon. So just stay patient, and whenever the beta does get released, I'll let you guys know on this channel. So of course, make sure to subscribe. But anyways, heading right on into the next topic, let's talk about the legal stuff revolving the Fortnite versus Apple lawsuit. Now, trust me, I know when I say legal stuff, you probably want to immediately click off this video, but trust me, guys, I will make sure when I explain this to you guys, you can somewhat understand what I'm saying, because I know legal stuff can be a little confusing. But basically, a little bit ago, this news came out that the North Dakota Senate voted out a bill that basically would have stopped Google and Apple from taking any money from app sales. Both Apple and Google would no longer be able to take the 30% from all in-app purchases, and this would have been a huge W for Epic, since their goal is to make the App Store fair. But as much as this sounds like an L, since obviously the bill didn't pass, this is still a huge step for Epic, since we're most likely going to be seeing many more states attempting to prevent these companies from taking such a massive cut. And we also got some secret intel that Georgia and Arizona are also considering similar bills, so most likely in a few months we'll be seeing more of these bills coming up throughout a bunch of states. So Epic's basically making moves. But anyways, heading right on into the next topic, let's talk about the Tournaments tab once again getting updated on iOS. Now, for those who've actually been watching all these news videos since the ban for a while now, by the way, for those who do watch all these news videos ever since the ban, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I've been just so nuts recently. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. But anyways, many of you guys may have remembered that a while ago, the Tournaments tab actually got updated on iOS. And with this update from a few months ago, we basically just got a bunch of new tournaments added to the tab. But since then, we really haven't gotten any new news on tournaments returning to iOS until this week, when the Tournaments tab got updated once again. But this time, Epic removed most of the tournaments. Now, does this mean anything? Most likely not, but it could be a hint from Epic that we could be seeing tournaments tournaments returning to iOS, which would for sure give us mobile players something to play until this entire lawsuit's over. Now, honestly, I see this as really good news because the last time they updated the tournaments tab, they added tournaments, which didn't really make sense. I think, honestly, by them removing tournaments shows that they're kind of cleaning up the tab and could be preparing to potentially bring tournaments back. Not saying it's happening. I'm just saying it's obviously a possibility. But anyways, in my opinion, if they did bring tournaments back, here's what I'm thinking they could do. So unofficial iOS tournaments have gotten around 800 queued in a few minutes. So imagine like official tournaments in game. Those would easily get thousands of people playing in them, and the queue times honestly wouldn't be that bad. So here's what I'm asking from Epic. I know you watch some of my videos, Epic, so if an employee happens to watch this video, please bring back tournaments. Maybe just do like one tournament a week, not a huge prize pool. Even if it's just like $100 for first place, or even just a skin, that's enough to get players to want to play these tournaments every single week. Like, I play every single tournament. But anyways, heading on to the next topic, let's talk about Apple asking Steam to help them against Epic. Now, a little bit ago, this court paper actually came out from Valve, the company that owns Steam, and an Apple representative, and it was basically Apple asking Steam to give them some documents, but from the sounds of things, Steam really didn't want to do so. I mean, they constantly explain how these documents were confidential, and just overall, I definitely don't think Steam wants to help, but who really knows, because Steam is the biggest competition to the Epic Game Store on PC, so I definitely wouldn't be surprised if they end up helping Apple against Epic. Now, keep in mind, Epic actually has done many things like this in the past. For example, when they got Spotify in the lawsuit, but a massive company like Apple needing to ask for other companies to help them, that really shows how much damage Epic is doing against this multi-trillion-dollar company. I mean, guys, we're talking about arguably the biggest company in the world, and Epic clearly is doing very good in this lawsuit because Apple seems to be getting a little bit scared and is starting to ask for help from other companies, which is definitely interesting. But I mean, for now, we're just gonna have to wait and stay patient and wait for all this legal stuff to go down, and all of this will be leading to the massive trial, which might be around May 1st to July, which, by the way, will have Tim Cook for 7 hours in the hearing. I mean, guys, I'm excited. But anyways, heading right on into the final topic for today's video, the item shop. Now, this topic is definitely interesting, but as most of you probably know, the item shop on mobile has been pretty bad since the ban, since we haven't gotten any new skins, obviously, but not just because of that. It keeps on bugging. I mean, a while ago, you guys might remember there was this weird bug where this white cube showed for the fireworks emo, and once again, we have a bugged cosmetic. And in the Cypher PK set, for some reason, the close shave pickaxe showed up as a llama. So I guess Save the World is finally combining with Battle Royale, at least on iOS, because now we can buy loot llamas in the item shop. But anyways, guys, unfortunately, that's all the news we have to talk about in today's video, bro. The truth, you guys all did enjoy. Now, I just want to quickly apologize for not uploading for 2 weeks. This week, I just got a bunch of schoolwork, and I legit had to do 5 projects in 1 week. But either way, if you guys want all of the Fortnite mobile content, make sure you guys are all subscribed with those post notifications on. But either way, guys, this has been golden. Do with this information as you will, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.